Hey everybody, Kuxir97 here with another 3v3 analysis, and this time we're here with Strawberry, who's in a game with Kuxir, there as you can see. So let's go ahead and get this started. I can initially see why he would want to be going up for this, but since he's farthest up the pitch with Kuxir there, I would definitely recommend just going back, kind of like identifying the rotational positions that you should be working from. Good recovery though. Kind of anxious to play the ball from ahead, which always isn't a bad thing, but seems to be pretty quick to do it with another player still eyeing that ball up. Nice shot in. So the other teammate should have been up a little bit earlier, but Strawberry recognizes that and rotates into the second spot. This is pretty dangerous going up there. Yeah. So two players are up the pitch. Kvis is going at this. Strawberry recognizes that ball will be coming back, so he's going for an upfield challenge. But it's pretty early based off of what's going on with him being this last person in net, the third spot anchor. He definitely wants to be waiting a little bit longer before going for that. Kind of antsy to be getting another touch on the ball when it's not too necessary, playing that anchor role. A little off on the initial line there. With that commitment, it's gonna be a little hard to readjust. Good soft touch against that wall there. Not getting too much power to throw it out into the enemy hands. Good follow up on that touch. It's important to be playing that slow. Good job identifying that it was pretty risky to be going all the way up there for a ball like that towards the enemy net. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much Strawberry did wrong here. I mean, still accelerating as quickly as possible into that last spot. I think really the only thing he could have done different here, he has 100 boost, so he doesn't need to be going into that corner. If he took a straighter line to where that ball was coming out from the corner, he would have been able to play that. But it is important not to cut your teammates off. So we kind of want to see how Kvis is back here. So Kuxir gets that touch to the corner. Kvis is looking at it. So really Kvis has that corner area covered. So to keep yourself spread out across the pitch, you want to be taking a line to that back post here. and getting ready to play the ball. So you're kind of committing yourself to a line where your teammate already is. So yeah, like I said, I would really recommend cutting to the back post there. Give him some space and give yourself more room to work with that touch. Good shot there. Patience on finding the angle down. Job getting up for that 50-50. It's pretty important as the one spot on the play. Good patience there, staying back with 2 up the pitch. That's a good attempt there. Want to see if I can break this down anymore to see if there's anything else you could do. Yeah, I think really the issue here is that you're taking too much of a line at the ball and not getting far enough. You see initially there at the, well not initially, like towards the end, you start pushing yourself to the left, like right here. But this motion should have been started a lot earlier to keep yourself with a line to block WCE's touch there, because really he should be the next one to touch that. So you want to really just be focusing on cutting off his line. Good attempt though. It's a good pass back there. What a nice shot down there. So I think that's going to be it for this. So really what I can see here, sort of those main points. From the first goal, it's primarily, this is the goal I'm thinking of, it's pushing up to early as the last spot back. Yeah, it's pretty risky to be turning that far straight up when you're the only one back. Really, you should just be concerned with like covering the net there, at least until Kuxir's a bit back. You know, especially like with him going at it, there's basically the whole team committed to a point on the ball. And as the third spot, you really want to be focusing on like identifying and working off of your teammates' positioning on the pitch, because you should have the best line of view at everything. Yeah, and that's again where you're just going to the corner where Kavist is, so you're kind of committing both of you to the same line on the pitch. Yeah, and this is where you're just getting up a little bit too going with too much of a vertical route at a ball that's flying pretty quickly horizontally, so overall, like a good game. So, you know, again, those main points, try to just be a little bit more conscious as the third spot in the rotation and that anchor roll. Don't just leave them an empty net. Obviously, you know that, but you want to be a little bit more hesitant to keep turning on the play with other players of the field like that. And when you're going back, just make sure you're running into that far post, back post line to cover as much area as possible. Well, thanks for watching. Leave a like if this helped you out at all, and I will see you guys around. Thanks.